What's up, guys? Are you looking to invest in multifamily properties? In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a multifamily property that I am personally wanting to buy, and we're going to look at the numbers and see if they actually work out. I'm going to be honest with you, this price for this multifamily property is way too high. So I'm going to be sharing with you, no price is really too high because you can always offer below it. There's always a price for every property. I'm not going to disclose the property address just yet to you guys because let's face it, you guys might go out there and snatch up this property yourself. But if you want to follow along and see if I actually purchase this property, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. And I will be posting about these properties that I'm buying because I want to share with you my experiences and the properties that I actually own so you can learn from my experiences, from my knowledge. We aren't going to jump into my tablet because let's face it, this is 2020. And there's an app for that. So the app I'm going to be using to run all my numbers is the Chandler David Smith app. And shout out to Chandler for making this app. It's totally free and it helps you run the numbers. It sees your cash on cash, the cap rate, your debt service, everything you're going to want to know in the property. Doing this by hand on an Excel spreadsheet or literally by hand, it takes time. Even with an Excel spreadsheet with its formulas, it takes time. It's much easier to just have it on your phone, plug in some numbers, and see if it's going to work out. It literally saves me 15 minutes to run my numbers, and those 15 minutes can go towards making the offer for the property. Those 15 minutes can be crucial. And again, shout out to Chandler for making this app. The link to his YouTube channel is actually going to be in the description down below. Go check him out if you've ever heard about him before. He has 99 units of rental real estate, and it's just someone I look up to whenever I'm wanting to invest in multifamily properties. And we were talking about making your life easier with the app. Make my life easier and hit that like button so it tells the YouTube algorithm that this video is worth watching because I think I'm going to be dropping some valuable information for you guys. Because it's an app, we're going to record everything off of my phone. I'm not going to show you pictures of the property until I actually make an offer and it gets accepted, whatever. I'm not going to show you pictures of it, but we are going to run through the numbers so you can see how easy this is. Okay guys, we're inside the Chandler David Smith rental property calculator. So I already know what this property they're asking for. Right now, they're asking for $365,000 for two sets of duplexes. They're right next to each other. They're identical. Every unit is identical. And they're wanting $365,000 for it. So it's about $90,000 per unit. And with my bank, I'm able to put 20% down, and I'm gonna be very, very conservative with a 5% interest rate. And I know right now the loan is going to be for 30 years because it's a local bank. They're keeping the loan in-house. So I'm able to do 30 years. Now, for rents, I already know that these properties are renting for $650 for 2 units and then $700 for the other 2. And whenever I purchase the property, I'm going to be bumping up the rents to about $725 throughout because they're literally all identical. So I'm just going to do based off of the rents right now to see what I want to buy the property for. As of right now, the rents are $2,700 every single month you're bringing in. I always account for 5 to 10% vacancy. I know this area, people don't like to move. They like to stay in one spot. So I'm accounting for 5% vacancy. They're a newer build. I believe they were built in 2012, 2013. Maintenance don't need a lot. I'm going to be managing the property myself. But what I want to do is I want to always put in a 10% management fee because if I decide, hey, I don't want to ever touch these properties again physically, I don't want to handle rent collection, I don't want to handle dealing with the tenants, I'm just going to hire out a property manager. So I'm always going to put 10%. Utilities, they pay all utilities, so no expense there. There's no additional expense right now. I already have the taxes and insurance in here. This is what I'll pay for taxes for the year and my insurance for the year on both of these duplexes. So I'm just going to run the numbers on this. So right now, as it stands, it'll be $3,000 in cash flow per year. So not even $300 a month, right? My cash on cash return is 4%. That's this is not a deal. It's not a deal with the numbers that they're wanting, right? So I'll literally just scroll back and we can play with the numbers. Again, I'll keep literally everything the same except the purchase price because I want to know what I'm going to be offering this person. So delete the purchase price because at a 4% cash on cash, we're going to need this to go significantly lower because like Chandler, the maker of this app, 15% cash on cash is kind of my bare minimum when it comes to multifamily properties. So we're going to type in 270,000. Let's just see what that comes up with. Keeping everything the same, rents, vacancy, property management, etc. Run numbers. Cool. We're at a 14.57% cash on cash, 8,000 in cash flow. That's what, 600, 700, and $600 in cash flow every single month. And if you know Brandon Toder from Bigger Pockets podcast, he always goes for a bare minimum of $100 per door on multifamily properties. This definitely meets that. This is about $150 per unit in cash flow. This right now looks pretty good. All I have to do is come up with $54,000. That's it. Literally, people raise money all the freaking time. If I can come up with $54,000 for a down payment from a private lender, then go through my bank to make this deal work, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be asking people to lend on this deal because it's honestly worth it. I hope this video helped you understand on how to invest in multifamily properties and running the numbers on these. And thanks again to Chandler for making this app and making it free for everyone. No, I'm not sponsored by Chandler. And again, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on bell notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new YouTube video. And until next time, guys, I'm out. See ya.